come true.
Discovering the perfect paint for your home has never been easier with Zinsser Smart Coat. Plan smart with interactive tools at smartcoat.com. Buy smart in-store or online for home delivery. And paint smart with this advanced paint and primer in one. Say hello to Zinsser Smart Coat, the next generation of intelligent paint. 11% off at Menards.
The entire Ninja season comes down to one big night. One of them could win $1 million. You've just made Ninja history.
Ninja Warrior season finale, Monday on NBC.
Capital One College Bowl.
I'm pumped up.
All right, pace yourself, bro. Rival colleges competing for $1 million in scholarships. I'm your host, Quiz Show King.
No comment.
Capital One College Bowl premieres September 9th on NBC.
Howard Young Urgent Care. Get in, get out, get well.
Yeah,
a little time.
Up North at 4 with Nate and Jeff starts now.
Good afternoon. My name is Nate Myhock. Welcome on into Up North at 4. Today, Jeff and I learned about a few upcoming events that you'll see in downtown Rhinelander. Him and I will also try our hand at art and maybe get a piece commissioned at Chalkfest. And finally, we'll discover the secrets of space. We'll get to all that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. When I was in college, my biggest accomplishment was graduating, honestly. But some students are overachievers, like discovering new species and all that. A couple of students in Iowa identified 7 new types of bees to the state. It all comes as the school had put together efforts to attract more pollinators to the area. That discovery seems to indicate that it's clearly working. In the meantime, I've actually learned that leaving Starburst jelly beans around the office is a good way to attract a rogue Jeff Weller. So while it's nice to know that there is still some hope for humanity to accomplish great things, the flip side of that is a story like this. Capitol Records has announced that they are planning on dropping a virtual rapper because the performer known as FN Mecca was, quote, insensitive. It's believed that the AI project was built using stereotypes of black artists. I figured advancing technology could be good for us, but this just makes me realize we've got a long ways to go as a society. And the world is a crazy place. Sometimes it's best to just kick back and relax with a warm cup of Joe. And for any fans of the show Friends, they can now drink like Ross, Rachel, and Chandler. Chef Tom Cochillo has teamed up with show creators to create 3 types of coffee blends that are based on the show. They'll be packaged under the famous Central Perk brand. The names come from references within the show, such as How You Doing, We Were on a Coffee Break, and Pivot Blend. We are officially in the dog days of summer. Fall is right around the corner, thankfully, but we can still enjoy the last few days of summer with a bang, and we can do so with a classic summer staple, the popsicle. However, this one is a little different. Oscar Mayer is selling a frozen wiener pop to play on words of a hot dog and making it a cold dog. Oscar Mayer says their frozen pops will be both refreshing and smoky, and they're even including a mustard swirl on top. Just for $2, these wiener pops can be yours. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joining us now live in studio. I just hear you said gross. You don't like that?
Well, you need to go back to how you doing. It's not how you doing, Nate. It's
Sorry.
how you doing.
How you doing? Yeah, my bad.
Go. All right, outside today, we're having a hard time kicking the cloud cover. Look at all the clouds out there, and a couple of sprinkles as well. But the back edge of this is not too far away. We'll probably get a little sun before it sets and bring it back tomorrow for several hours. Right now, though, it's 65 in Rhinelander. Here we are in late August, right? Under cloudy skies, a calm wind and a dew point there in the 50s. Over in Wausau, 76 for you. That's an improvement with that northwest breeze around 10. Okay, so here we are. Lots of clouds here, and thus temperatures in the 60s, so 70s. Lots of sunshine there, thus temperatures in the 70s. So that is coming our way for tomorrow. It will not be cloudy and cool tomorrow. It'll be sunnier with temperatures back in the 70s. 78 is the forecasted high temperature tomorrow, 77 for Saturday, and a very nice weekend on deck for us, although there could be a couple of thunder showers Sunday. Don't panic, though. And then a bit of a cool down heading into toward the middle parts of next week. Looking outside right now, here we are in Eagle River, looking pretty nice, right? We have temperatures hanging out in the 60s, lots of clouds there. The pavement is dry, though, and we are in a drying out phase now because the The back edge of the clouds is right there. It's entering parts of Price County currently. It's clear already in Duluth and Ashland. That is moving our way slowly, like really slowly. So we'll get out of the clouds tonight, bring back some sunshine tomorrow. It's going to be a pretty nice day. And then overall, a very nice day for us tomorrow into on Saturday as well, before our next weather system way over here to the west of us. That'll bring us a chance, just a chance for a few thunder showers on Sunday. Going forward, though, so nice tonight, nice tomorrow. There could be some dense fog late tonight and then again tomorrow morning. But overall, looking at a pretty good forecast for us into the weekend and probably into Saturday afternoon. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies or decreasing clouds, right? Low temperatures, though, getting a bit chilly down near 49. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
We're an electrical contractor for commercial ag companies. We have 80 employees and 40 trucks, and we operate all over. We're paying almost double what we did last year for fuel, and policies from liberals in Washington are making it worse. Senator Ron Johnson is fighting for relief at the pump. He voted to finish the Keystone Pipeline and increase U.S. oil and gas production. That could make a real difference for small businesses like us. Tell Senator Ron Johnson, keep fighting to restore American energy independence.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with four-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
It's time to amp up the fun at your local Ford dealer during the final days of the Summer Supercharged sales event. You still have time to lock in your order on select Ford vehicles, and we'll lock in your rate. Even if rates go up before your order comes in, you're protected. So stop by your Ford dealer today during the final days of the Summer Supercharged sales event. Hurry to lock in 2.9% financing for 60 months on select Ford trucks and SUVs, only at your local Ford dealer.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Audrey and Rhonda joining us now here on the couch. Downtown Rhinelander Incorporated, you guys are always up to something. Always something up your sleeves, including Chalk Fest, which is an annual event, which is why we've got an assortment of art supplies. Audrey, what's going on with Chalk Fest this year?
So we are inviting anyone who wishes to come to show their art. Downtown on Davenport, we have adults, Class A and B, and children's. Class A is if you've already won Chalk Fest. Class B is if you have not and you're over 13.
Okay.
And children is up to the age of 12. And we also have a family area.
Oh, very nice. So Class A is sort of like the champions of Chalk Fest, if you will.
Yes. The featured artist this year is the winner of Chalk Fest last year.
Very nice.
So, Rhonda, what category do you fall in as part of this?
Let's see, it's spectator.
What do you? Come on, Rhonda. You're part of everything.
I wouldn't even want to be on the judging committee because it's hard. They are all so good. So hopefully you have some good judges that.
Yep.
But hey, you've got a lot of pressure on you now as well, because Duck Dash, first time ever you guys are doing this. What is going on with these rubber ducks on the table here?
Well, as part of the fundraising committee, we are tasked with raising funds.
Of course.
So as we brainstorm, we're like, okay, what can we do? And it kept coming up. Let's bring back the duck race. Let's bring back the duck race. But they've had it several times over the past how many years. But originally it was down the river behind Triggs, but there's issues with dumping that many ducks in the river.
Like environmental issues?
Yeah, because there's rules. DNR has rules, but then you have to fish out all the ducks that go on the sides with canoes and kayaks, and you can only view where they're dumped and then a couple other places. So we were tasked with how can you move ducks with water, make it fun and interactive, and raise money.
I can see what's happening here.
Well, there's obviously you guys came up with a solution.
We did.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's happening?
We said, let's bring people downtown.
Okay.
Let's hook up with an event already happening, you know, to make it even more inviting to come downtown. How else would you move ducks but ask the fire department?
Fire department. Yes.
I was going to say the duck movement.
The duck movers.
That would have been my first guess. But.
So the fire department was all in. The Rhinelander Fire Department, they said, oh, sure, we'll help you. So they're actually tasked with the details of it. They've done a little practicing.
Okay.
So the race itself may only be like 1 block long.
Oh, okay.
So they are going to move 1,000 ducks with water.
I was going to say, call in my dog. He'll chase the ducks.
He would chase. He does.
That'll work.
And so I could, if hypothetically, if I showed up, I could say, I want this duck. I'm going to purchase this duck, if you will, and this bad boy is winning the race, right?
Well, yes. I'm glad you asked. We are selling tickets, so it's really a raffle. So you can buy 1 duck for $10, or you can buy a flock of 5 ducks.
Flock of 5
for $40. And then your duck will have a number on the bottom. We didn't grab one, but the ducks will have numbers on the bottom, and they're all being dropped. And then whatever ones come through, they'll call the winning numbers on the bottom, which matches the number on your ticket.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right, Audrey, Rhonda's raising bucks. You got Chalk Fest.
Racing
ducks. Okay, I've got to be careful with my words, my letters right now. And Chalk Fest for many, many years, right? This is a big hit every single year, and he usually sticks around for several days afterwards, depending upon the weather. But the sidewalks look beautiful for a long time, right?
Yes, correct. Sometimes even into winter.
Sometimes. Keep the snow away for a little while, hopefully.
Yes.
You would think, though, chalk and water, we're combining them. I would think that would be an issue, but what?
I think you're thinking too deep.
Maybe I am thinking too
So
deep.
the
How are
Chalk
we
Fest
avoiding?
is going to be on Davenport, and Rhonda's is going to be a block past us.
Oh, very good. All right, so we got that.
They thought of everything.
I was just making sure. Okay. I think the one cool thing though about Chalk Fest, at least in years past, is you guys get people from. It's not just Rhinelander, not just even the Northwoods. It's people from all over.
Usually, yes.
Yeah, which is insane to think
There's
about.
some pictures now.
Yeah, and the artwork that they do is, I can't even like fathom.
No, it's
doing that with chalk.
It's fancy. Like it really is fancy. Look at that bird.
Yeah.
And so I believe you said last year the winning drawing was a horse, correct?
That's correct.
And it was like really well done.
It was very realistic, and she also did a wolf. In 2017, she came.
Got it.
And Sam comes from Wausau usually, and she's goes to like California and everywhere. And Janessa hasn't been in a Chalk Fest this year, but she's returning for us as well. A few other ones I've contacted have not. They aren't able just because of conflicts.
So. September 10th, big day.
Yes.
Coming up, right?
Huge
what time does it all begin?
Actually, the chalkers are there at 7:30, but the spectators can come at between 9 and 10.
Got it.
Very nice. So what time are we racing ducks?
It starts at 1 o'clock, but can I say...
Thank you.
L&M, the second prize is a kayak, a kayak. Nice. And then the third prize is a basket from all the Downtown Rhinelander members.
Nice. Love it.
And downtown businesses. And what can you expect? Duck jokes.
Duck.
Quack.
Lots of quacking.
I feel like we got to end on that.
Lots
all right.
of quacking.
We're going to take a break, though, and up north at 4. Stick with us. Jeff and I are going to try our hand at Chalk Fest.
Are we?
You bet.
Are you ready for something new? At Cost Cutters, we'll give you a look that will have you listening to lots of compliments. Buy products you love this month at Cost Cutters during our buy one, get one half off sale on all Leader professional products.
It was a constant pain. It did not go away. It was constant. I said to my husband, we are making a phone call and going. That was the first treatment that I had with laser, and it's just so wonderful. I just relaxed. I feel I should have went sooner, and I didn't, but my knees are pain-free. It's just wonderful.
Just because chronic pain is common doesn't mean you have to live with it.
Call 844-200-PAIN to schedule your no-cost consultation.
I love this state. Knock on any door in any county, and you'll find good-hearted, hard-working folks. People whose businesses are proudly helped as Lieutenant Governor. Hard work needs to be respected again, with fair wages and opportunities to get ahead. That's how my parents opened doors for me. My mom was a teacher and my dad worked third shift. I'm not one of these millionaires. I work just as hard for you as you work for your family. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Medicare beneficiaries learn how the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Oneida County may be able to help lower the cost of your Medicare premiums and deductibles. Through the Medicare Improvement for Patients and Providers Act, the Aging and Disability Resource Center is available to help educate beneficiaries about the low-income subsidy program for Medicare Part D, Medicare savings programs, and Medicare preventive services. Call the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Oneida County or visit online for more information.
Love your career? Cost Cutters will support you in achieving your career goals. With competitive wages, great benefits, and up to a $2,250 sign-on bonus. Stop in or visit costcutters.com to find your nearest location.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. So obviously Chalk Fest coming up in a few weeks. I'm a horrible artist. I don't know if you were good in elementary. Terrible. What about you?
I actually am okay.
Okay, it's actually okay. That's better than horrible like myself. So we figured, you know, Jeff and I could try our hand at some chalk drawing and maybe see if one of the artists who are going to be out there would commission our work to have it done, right? So naturally, I feel like the first thing we're going to draw is a duck, and then Audrey's going to tell us which one of us has a better duck. Okay? All right. So I'm thinking, obviously, rubber ducks. I'm going yellow. Right. Obviously. Don't be ridiculous. Okay. This is a little different than what I'm used to. Okay, I'm off to a not good start.
This is chalk pastels, which is a different medium than regular chalk. And a lot of the artists who use this chalk also use blending brushes and water and other things to use it more like paint. So you can actually blend it easier than you can the regular sidewalk chalk.
So it's not like the chalk that you played with as a kid.
No, it is not.
This is fancy chalk.
This is actually like artist chalk.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hold on, Jeff, I'm not done.
Okay.
I got to get the eyes in there. You seem pretty proud of yours over there.
Well, I don't know what I just did, but I think it turned out okay.
That's actually okay. All right, let's take a gander. We'll show it in here right now.
Oh, wow.
So we got Jeff's duck. My poor excuse for a duck. Audrey, are you one of the judges this year?
I am not.
You're not?
I do not judge because I'm the co-chair.
Okay. But you can judge this contest. Which one had a better duck?
Children's, and that's Class B.
Yes!
What is that supposed to mean? Okay. Rude, for starters. All right, that's fine. I don't know if I'm just going to use my fingers here to get rid of the little duck. So, all right, Jeff, you can win this one. I'll give you that one.
Now she has to tell us what else to draw.
Okay. Well, I was thinking it'd be fun if we drew your dog Theo, because he's not with us today. Okay. But he's with us in spirit, right? Right. So, have you met Jeff's dog Theo?
I have.
He's a wonderful, wonderful pooch.
So we need
he
to
loves
draw a
me
dog.
more than Jeff, I think, sometimes. What color do I go with here, Audrey?
This one.
This one? Good call.
Yes.
All right. So, Jeff, if I draw Theo better than you do, that's got to be like a blow to your ego. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
Oh, he's drawing the whole dog.
I'm just doing the head. I'm just doing the face. Don't look at mine.
I'm sorry.
Jeff's going to steal some ideas from me.
So you guys are kind of doing it freehand?
Yes.
Sometimes the artists that come actually have picture references.
Okay.
And they sometimes even grid it out so that it's easier to plan how they're going to draw it.
And I've seen it in the past. People so they get the full a square on the sidewalk, right?
Correct.
Okay. So you just have to stay within that
square
boundary. The square. Very simple. What do you laugh?
I don't know what I did.
You're being awfully quiet over there.
It does. That's not good.
Hold on. Well, let's see yours.
Better.
Let's see mine.
I like your dog better. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, yours looks like. I don't.
What class is this?
What went wrong here, Audrey?
That's children's, and this is Class B.
This is Class B?
What?
So that's
both win.
All right.
So we're tied right now.
Tied right now.
Okay, so we have to draw one last creature.
What do we think of?
I have to tell you what's very easy is...
Well, I don't want easy.
Nature.
I don't want easy.
Okay, let's draw nature.
What is nature? Is nature anything?
Anything in nature.
Okay, let's do...
Audrey, you're just not helping me here. Come on. That's a house. Houses are
Maybe
nature.
he's drawing something else.
Audrey, don't encourage him.
Okay, I won't. Sorry.
He doesn't need it. I think
so you
people.
Can blend.
Oh,
where's
yeah.
Where's the brush?
Good call, Audrey.
No, the brush.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Hey, why are you helping him?
Because I need the help. Okay.
Okay.
There it is. See, that looks good. That looks good. All right, this is what I'm gonna do here, Audrey.
Oh, nice.
And then a couple.
That's good. See, I told you, nature was easy, right?
Yeah. A couple of bushes in there. Are you getting nervous yet,
No,
Jeff? Because you should.
I'm not getting nervous, but I think Audrey's helping you a little more than she's helping me.
Well,
no, I just gave him a tip to blend.
Yeah, ever heard of it? Chump.
So you guys are kind of drawing, and yes, that's what they do, Jeff.
I'm shading.
They shade more than they draw.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Well, why did you tell me that?
Use a different color to shade.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you tell him.
Oh, that's.
Oh, those are nice birds.
Thank you.
What about? Hey,
what do you got going on over there?
I have a house in the woods.
Okay.
Oh, your clouds are kind of dark. Is it storming?
He's a weather guy. He's always talking about weather and stuff.
Lighted him up a little bit.
All right, hold on. Jeff, are you done with yours? All right,
I need to make
reveal.
a sun. No.
Hurry up. Come on. We don't have all
You're
day.
gonna go to break.
All right, we're going to reveal, and then Audrey's going to let us know who's a better nature scene. Mine, I got a couple of nice birds, as you can see. The tree is nice.
Bushes, actually.
Those are bushes down there.
I got trees, though.
You do have
And I have a house in the woods, which is very Northwoods.
Oh, it is.
Give me extra credit for that.
How about...
And I have the sun's out. I have sun's out, too.
And you have clouds, though, too.
Mine took...
So, this one.
Yes! How does that feel, Jeff? I finally won one of these contests.
I don't judge the chakras, though.
Audrey's my new friend. She's my new friend.
I thought we were friends. We're Facebook friends.
I know that.
Blocked now. That's what I'm hearing.
If we judge just on nature.
There we go.
It was just on nature.
Well, Chalk Fest is coming up, Audrey. This is a lot of fun. I don't think Jeff and I will be participating, of course, but we appreciate you coming out to chat with us.
Sounds great.
We're going to take a break here, and up north at 4, we'll see you on the other side.
Okay, you guys, we really do need judges now, so.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
If you like to drive and you enjoy telling people about how much fun it is behind the wheel of some of the hottest and coolest vehicles on the road today, you should look into a sales position at Kosurik Automotive. It's satisfying in so many ways, and Kosurik is well known for turning it into a well-paid, rewarding career, not just a job. If that fits who you are, or if you've always thought you might be really good at it, we're ready to help you discover that potential. Start your adventure at KosurikCareers.com.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Here's Mandela Barnes avoiding questions about his unpaid taxes.
He stormed out of an interview after being asked about his unpaid property taxes.
Barnes also paid no income tax, yet Barnes supports Biden's tax increase on working families and an army of new IRS agents to audit middle-class families. Mandela Barnes, higher taxes for you, unpaid taxes for him. Wisconsin Truth Pack is responsible for the content of this advertising.
They want to talk about property taxes.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Jeff, there's been a theme on our show this week. A lot of talk about space, about aliens. It's honestly kind of been incidental. I haven't really planned for that, but just in honor. Guess what we're talking about today?
Space.
Space, yeah. NASA, did you see this? They released a recording of a black hole. They actually got to record what a black hole sounds like, so we now finally know what it sounds like, right? Let's take a listen to it. It sounds creepy, right?
It sounds like Nate.
What do you think?
It's calling your name.
It's calling my name. It sounds like my stomach in the mornings. They NASA, this is really cool too. So they obviously got that recording. We know what it sounds like. They put it into a computer program to try and see if they could decipher any meaning behind it, right? Certain notes equate to certain noises, if you will, and they actually got a translation from it, which just came out today. No, it's really cool. Take a listen.
Black hole sun.
That's the wrong one.
Oh.
Did we play the wrong clip?
Shoot.
Oh, we might have played the wrong clip.
Oh, Jeff Weller. Doesn't the vast reality of space
That's the right one.
Who'd you have voiced that over?
Insignificant. We should all quit our jobs.
See, it's telling us to quit our jobs.
Oh, and by the way,
Wait.
Quit our jobs?
You should bring your dog Theo to the dog park more often.
Oh.
So space is telling you to bring Theo to the dog park.
You know,
more
I think
often.
this channel may be on at home right now. And I think Theo could be watching. He's probably dog park.
Bring you to the dog park. Anyway, had to have a little fun with that. We'll be back, though, in the meantime. Stick with us on Up North at 4.
Black hole sun, won't you come?
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Kitchen Bath Mart.
We're an electrical contractor for commercial ag companies. We have 80 employees and 40 trucks, and we operate all over. We're paying almost double what we did last year for fuel, and policies from liberals in Washington are making it worse. Senator Ron Johnson is fighting for relief at the pump. He voted to finish the Keystone Pipeline and increase U.S. oil and gas production. That could make a real difference for small businesses like us. Tell Senator Ron Johnson, keep fighting to restore American energy independence.
We've been spending more time than ever before at home, where we're continually inspired to make it our own, where the perfect wall mounting can lift your spirits, and that once hidden path to your door is now illuminated with intrigue to lead you inside. With Patriot Lighting, your lighting is another way to put your personal style on display. Smart, sophisticated, radiant, just like you. We have hundreds of options to make your home and your world shine a little brighter. Find your style with Patriot Lighting, only at Menards.
Felco Factory Direct. What does that mean? It means no middleman, no overpriced, underperforming windows. Factory Direct means getting what you want, when you want, without breaking the bank. It means when you buy one window, you'll get one free. Yes, free. It means quality craftsmanship, custom designs, and a lifetime warranty. Most importantly, it means a team of window professionals dedicated to one thing above all, your delight. Buy one window, get one free. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Felco.
The entire Ninja season comes down to one big night. One of them could win $1 million. You've just made Ninja history.
Ninja Warriors season finale, Monday on NBC.
Capital One College Bowl.
I'm pumped up.
All right, pace yourself, bro. Rival colleges competing for $1 million in scholarships. I'm your host, Quiz Show King.
No comment. Capital One College Bowl premieres September 9th on NBC. Looking for a grill or smoker? Powerhouse Lawn and Leisure has the best selection around. Charcoal, pellet, wood-fired, and gas, we've got them all. Plus 115 sauces and rubs to choose from. You'll find something you love. Powerhouse Lawn and Leisure in Merrill.
Rhinelander Pub is open for lunch. Our full menu featuring our all-you-can-eat soup and salad bar is now available for lunch. Ideal for business lunches or get-togethers with family or friends. We open daily at 11 a.m. We welcome reservations.
Well, welcome back. Chalk Fest is still a few weeks away, so hopefully we get the rain out of our system now.
Oh, it's gone for
it's
today.
It's gone officially.
And for tomorrow. And for Saturday. But Sunday, probably a couple of showers around.
We got a stretch, though, right?
It's September 10th, right.
Okay, so we'll be all right.
We're good. But it's kind of cool because, you know, this weekend, lots of folks are joining us. Yes. It's late August. We're still busy, right? Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a pretty nice weekend with temperatures hanging out near 80, but then again, a couple of thunder showers on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, we can deal with that. We're fine with that. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow on Up North at 4.
Winter's coming. Fight back against rust and protect your investment with Rust Solutions underbody rust proofing for vehicles, trailers, and dump trucks. Call to make your appointment today.
Listen to this sweet deal. Ron Johnson used his office to scoop up millions for himself. Like how Johnson secured a special tax break that benefited his own business.
Did my business benefit? Sure.
The tax break helped Johnson double his wealth. And the cherry on top? It's helped make him the 5th richest senator in Washington. Ron Johnson's not looking out for Wisconsin. He's out for himself. DSCC is